I gotta say, I'm kind of obsessed with small bore fours. I saw that Fortnite video about the CBR 250 RR Fireblade, and I can't get the thought of having something so fun and rev happy out of my mind. And I could be wrong, but I think if you were to offer a 4-cylinder 250, like Kawasaki does in some of the other markets, if you could price that slightly above 400s, like the Ninja 400 or the KTM RC390, if it was 10-20% more expensive than one of those, I would wager that a lot of people would opt for that as their first bike. And I do have some data to back that up, because I've met one person. So it's minimal data, but it's data nonetheless. I met a guy at I met a guy at Port Dover on Friday the 13th who started on a ZX4 RR. That's a pretty powerful bike for a beginner, in my opinion. And I was contemplating it as well. The only hindrance for me was price. So if you could do a 250, say it costs $8,000, you could have a really competitive motorcycle that a beginner rider would get on and enjoy for a long time. I don't think many people would require more power. There'd be the odd person that's like, yeah, it's got to be a 600, I got to get a 1000, whatever. But the power you can make on those bikes with a tune, I know they're really neutered with emissions regulations, and that's probably a big reason why they're not coming here. But if you uncork them, even the ZX4R, it makes a ton of power with an intake exhaust and a tune, because it's so restricted for noise and exhaust heat requirements. Fortnite broke that down way better than I could, so I'm not even going to try to explain it. Just go watch his video. And so this has gotten me thinking, I don't have the money for the ZX4R. And I recently discovered Japanese auction sites. You can buy a CB250R with the MC22 that revs to like 20,000 RPM for about $6,000 or less Canadian. Now the big problem would be getting them here, obviously. Importing and shipping fees, I don't know how expensive that would be. But it's something I'd like to try. Maybe I could buy one, get it shipped over here, do all the things. I just can't imagine what 20,000 RPM feels like, no matter the displacement. Like, that's gotta be wild. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. Do you think there's a market for the 250s and the manufacturers are missing an opportunity? Or do you think they've done the research, they know what it would take to get these bikes legal, and they've decided it's not worth it? If you like this little rant, leave a... Well, I don't know why, but that butterfly made me flinch a little. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And also, that is how you can get notified the day before I decide to go live. I typically will make a post before I decide to go live, about a day or two before. I don't think I'll go live this week, but maybe next week. Or depending on when you see this, I might be live this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and ride safe. Wow, that wind is really strong.